It's episode 3 of Hangin With Haley, our look at Yale volleyball, where we visit and get inside the mind, the psyche of Haley Wessels, captain of the women's volleyball team. Haley, how are you on a Monday?
I'm good.
Good.
Yep.
Good. My goal is to shoot this on Monday and actually put it up on the internet on Monday.
Yeah.
Something new I'm
stick
trying.
with that.
Yeah. Last week was film on Monday and then put it up on Thursday.
It was busy.
So,
it's okay.
yeah, there's a lot going on. So this time I'm going to try and actually, so that when you watch it Thursday, you aren't wondering what happened between Monday and Thursday. So anyway, that's a lot of boring detail that you don't need to know. We are joined by Haley, and we're going to talk about the past weekend. And we are coming to you live from the Yale volleyball locker room, which is fairly. I'm going to spare you the wide angle view. It's all right. It's not too messy.
No, it's not bad at all. You can actually see the floor.
Yeah, that's a positive.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
We're doing this because we're running out of places that aren't infested with people, and that interrupts our busy schedule of filming the very important Hangin With Haley. So anyway, Haley, we beat Villanova on Friday night.
We did.
In 4 games, we lost to Northwestern from the Big Ten in 4 on Saturday. So, interesting weekend for us. What'd you think about our showdown with the Villanova Wildcats?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't our best.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of, we play well against the really good teams,
Yeah.
in my opinion, and then kind of, Villanova's a good team. Very good.
Right, we're not saying that.
No.
We're not. They're a good team.
From what, I think we were a little nervous once again.
Yeah.
Kind of still working things out, still working together. We start out a little slow, but we come back, which is saying a lot right now.
It is saying a lot, and Villanova they've got a lot of height. They've got a big old lefty on the left side who puts up formidable block. Blooper reel. And she does a nice job for them, and they've also got some good outside hitters, and they're a solid, well-coached team. So I'm sucking up to them right now because I've heard they watch this.
Mm-hmm.
So
they do.
Hey Villanova, how you doing?
Little shout out.
Yeah. So no, it was a good match, but I understand what you're saying. That we had some moments that were really good, where it was just like wow. But then we had some other moments stretches where...
Yeah, which is frustrating because it's like, why can't we just stay up there? Why does
there.
It's like a large, it's just a lot of roller coastering.
Yes, it is.
Then which causes people to get more frustrated at those times, and it's like, then it just keeps happening.
Yeah.
So I think, like I said after the game, I was like, it's just good experience for us, and we know that, like, we don't want to keep doing all that roller coastering. It's just kind of pointless.
It's nice to have a nice smooth level right in here somewhere.
A nice plateau.
Right here.
Yeah.
This is good. That's fine. But right here. But, let's not do like Haley demonstrated.
Mm-hmm. It's emotional. It's
It
exhausting.
is emotional. It is emotional. I know that I'm working on a good ulcer right about here. If you could see that. I don't even know if that's my stomach, but something right there is working overtime. Mm-hmm. So, but we got the win, so that's what's important. And then we played on Saturday against the Northwestern Wildcats out of the Big Ten, and what'd you think of that match? That was interesting as well. That had its highs and lows.
Big lows.
Big lows.
I think at one point we were down like 3-12.
Yes, that was...
Yeah, so this is like the definition of the roller coaster. We're down 9, but then we came right back up, and at one point we beat them second game 18-25.
Yes. Right?
So, like you guys said after the game, it just shows us like everything we need to work on, which is very productive in itself. And if anything, it was once again a good experience. It
is. I think Aaron or myself has said it's a big microscope on your team because it exposes all the weaknesses, all the things you're working on you haven't quite perfected yet. And yes,
that was Aaron's metaphor.
So it was probably mine.
I was gonna say.
I think, as we all know, anybody that's familiar with me, I'm all metaphors.
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi and metaphors. That's my entire physical makeup. There's no DNA, actually. But yeah, and there were starting off and just plunging, screaming all the way down, using that roller coaster analogy. But yeah, end of game 1, I think we rattled off 6 straight points.
Yeah, and then one person steps up. I think it might have been Molly who got a kill or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And then it's just kind of like, oh, okay, we're back.
Right.
And then we're back in 5 points later, and we're back in the game.
We would like to be on the most boring roller coaster ever.
Yeah.
Just kind of goes like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of a monorail.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
To get to the roller coasters. You just
right.
monorail around the park.
Yeah. And right now we're woohoo and a little bit of this, and there's some vomiting going on. Yeah, just smooth sailing. So 1-1 on the weekend, and we had some stellar performances. I would be remiss if I did not mention that the captain, Haley Wessels, hit .722 against Northwestern. 13 kills, 0 errors on 18 attempts. Holy cow. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what was happening at the time.
You're agreeing with me? I would agree with me too.
I'm surprised too, you know.
It was something else. Both middles. Jessie hit over 300. I think she had maybe 2 or 3 errors. And somebody's going to come in the room right now and walk in on Hanging With Haley. That's okay. That's all right. Come on in. We'll cut this part out.
We're talking about Jessie, actually.
We were. Speak of the devil.
Do you need to leave?
No, that's quite fine. You're doing all right.
Don't make any
Just
noise.
keep it down. Jessie Ebner hit over 300 as she walks in the locker room. And you also, as I was mentioning on the walk over to the gym on a pleasant fall day, you had a tremendous blocking day as well.
Yep.
A lot of big blocks. We outblocked Northwestern 16-7 or something.
Yeah. Have we ever gotten 16 blocks in a game?
I don't think so. I would have to ask some of our alums out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to a Shani Farrell or an Allie Mendenhall, or maybe somebody that would actually block some balls.
Maybe Taylor Cram.
Taylor Cram, somebody like that might actually do some blocking.
Uh-huh.
But that was tremendous.
Yeah.
And we out-hit them, and so a lot of positives from this match going into this week, along with a lot of things that we feel like we got to work on.
Mm-hmm.
San Diego. So let's talk a little bit more. San Diego. Let's talk a little more about this trip coming up, because we have 4 players on the team from San Diego. We got one Kendall Pullen, we got one Carly Fuller, Mo Rogers, and Maddie Rudnick. And so we're going to have a lot of team meals at people's houses.
Yeah.
And you know what that means? Embarrassing childhood photos laying around the house.
Are we going to Kendall's?
I don't know.
If we do, we will see her bar mitzvah video.
Oh.
Bat mitzvah?
Really? Bat mitzvah, yeah.
Yeah, her mom shows it to everyone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be
It's
good.
priceless.
Maybe we'll get some footage on next week's episode. So that's nice, though. We get some nice home-cooked meals, and you get to relax. And
Yeah.
a nice couch or chaise longue. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but, you know, a lounge chair. And so that'll be nice. Successful episode of Hanging With Haley. We might not see you next week. I might not have a job. So...
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Get it. That was...